Okay, I'll start. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this planning working party. It has no delegated authority and may only make recommendations to full council. Urgent action may be taken under delegated authority given to the clerk and me, the chair. Okay, item 2, which is apologies for absence. Vicky?
Yes, Councillor Liz Smith.
Thank you. Any other apologies from anyone? No? Okay. Item 3, declarations of pecuniary interest and request for dispensation. I have one, which is application 1, DC 21 22 48 FUL. I declare a pecuniary interest as a paid invigilator for Samuel Ward Academy. So I will log out until John, Councillor Burns, lets me back in again for the next application. Okay. Item 4.
Sorry, Chair, could you just repeat that? I was on the phone to the clerk, sorry.
Right, okay.
What was you saying about who I've got let out, take out?
Right, I'm declaring an interest on application 1 of item 8.
Okay.
I'm declaring a pecuniary interest as a paid invigilator.
Yeah, okay.
For Samuel Ward Academy.
All right,
I will log out and you will let me in. Next application.
I can put you in the waiting room, which will do the same thing. You don't have to log out.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Sorry.
Item 4, minutes of the previous meeting, please. Vicky or Councillor Burns, can you put that, please?
I can share it if you want, John.
Go ahead.
These are minutes of the meeting held on 18th of October. Vicky, before you put that up, just hold on a sec. May I have a proposer and a seconder so that I sign these as a true record, please? Anyone? Councillor Dave Smith? Councillor Brown? Okay. All those in favour, please show. Yeah, that's carried. Thank you. Right, Vicky, can you put the minutes up, please? Thank
you. Pat?
Yeah.
Just to let you know, I've amended the page numbers as I hadn't changed the page numbers, so they might be slightly different to what you've got on.
Right, I'll look at what's on the screen then.
Thank you. Okay. Can you see it?
Yeah, if you can move it up, please. Okay, that's 379. 380. 389.
Sorry, Chair, can I just go back to the previous page?
Yeah.
I'm trying to multitask here. Sorry about this. 162 at the top. I've just recently received a list of proposed names for roads from the family history group, which I'll be sending around once I think some of them might be duplicate of the ones we've already done before, so I need to go through them and send them around to you all.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it for me. Thank you.
Is there anyone else? No? Okay, 381. 382. Big objection there. Anyone? No? 383, please. Neutral. This is the this is the what's going on at the this is Acorn, yeah. Okay. Quite interesting. $385, please, Vicky. No, is that it? Right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Is there any matters arising from those minutes that we've just seen? No. Okay. Item 6, which is a tree preservation order, TPO 023 2022 in brackets, to notification of tree preservation order previously circulated. Any comments at all? No? Noted then. Thank you. Item 7, any members of the public? Councillor Burns? No? Okay.
No, Chair.
Thank you. To consider item 8, to consider planning application to West Suffolk Council. List A, which we haven't got any. So list B for item 9. I will now relinquish and put you over to the Deputy Chair, which is Councillor Brown.
Okay, bear with me. Let me just put in waiting room. There you go. Okay, Councillor Brown, go ahead. You're muted.
Okay, this is a DC/212248/FUL. It's a reconsultation. Part A, 2-storey entrance building with walkway, canopy and roof-mounted photovoltaic panels to provide new 6 forms, seminar rooms, meeting rooms, front office and CAF. B, 2 single-storey blocks with roof-mounted photovoltaic panels to provide engineering and art classrooms. C, 1 single-storey block with roof-mounted photovoltaic panels to provide dance classrooms, facilities for use also by the community. Part D, extensions to drama and music block to provide entrance lobby and to extend stage and drama facility for use also by the community. E is external alterations to drama and music block, including air handling unit and ductwork. Part F is circular courtyard with canopied roof. Part G is associated landscaping works, including enclosed 6-form garden, suds drainage and pond and emergency and maintenance access routes. And it's submitted by Mr. Andrew Hunter of Unity Schools Partnership. There is a list of the amended and new plans and documents there. I won't read them out, but they are there, which is nice of the planners to let us know. So any comments?
You got Councillor Dave Smith, Chair.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, I'm just looking at our previous comments and previous comments to our previous comments, I suppose you could say. It says our previous comments still stand, land still to be left as green recreational space. I see that the Sports England are happy with the land that's being left for use. They're saying none is being taken over, which was previously used for sports lands, so playing fields. Is that correct? Because I thought I was building on some of that. Don't know if anybody can clarify that. Also, I think that one of the residents mentioned about the parking being adjacent to the house. I wonder if we could perhaps suggest that if people are parking along that edge, they park on it first rather than reversing to mitigate perhaps the exhaust fumes. So, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Councillor Smith. Councillor Burns.
Yeah, thank you. I still have some concerns about this. Going back to what Councillor Smith just said about the green bit, if you like. Of course, they built on the playing fields for the science block over to the east a bit, and the land that was then reclaimed, if you like, when they knocked the other buildings down, was supposed to have been the replacement for that green bit of land. So now they want to build on that green bit of land. They're not actually allocating any other land. So basically, it's, to me, I read it as if it's, you know, okay, that was another application. This is a new application. Got nothing to do with that old application. We're just going to lose this green bit of land. Obviously, there's no mention of the 3 acres of land that's going to be given to the school by Mrs. Pelly up on Great Willsey, which I would have liked to have seen included in this as a reference, just to say, well, we're going to keep that as green bit of land for, you know, kids to play on or whatever it is. So I'm not overly happy. I don't have a problem with the building itself. Never did have a problem with the buildings. Design was okay. My other problem is, as you also mentioned, Councillor Smith, is about the parking. It's quite a glib statement by their transport assessment people, who say, oh, we're only going to have another 44 vehicles a day movement, which will make no difference to the road traffic. But it's not the road I'm worried about, it's all the people who are parking on the double the lines, on the zigzag lines and everything else outside the school, and causing chaos at school, particularly school leaving time, with buses are going along. The school transport plan, which I have got, is very poor. They've only got 25% of the kids have actually, or parents have actually responded with how they get to school. Okay, what about the other 75%? Is it the same proportion? You know, if it was like someone would say to me, oh, it's a bit like an election, you know, you have 10 people vote or 1,000 people vote, you're going to get the same result. But it's not the case. It depends on whether the people answering are saying, oh, look, I walk to school. But the other 75% say, well, better not tell them we drive to school. You know, there's a lot more vehicles turn up at Samuel Ward every day than are listed in their transport plan. And it's not just them, you know, Couples is exactly the same and Westfield is exactly the same. Nobody seems to take any notice of this. So to add, you know, a little bit more parking as if it's a, you know, okay, it doesn't really matter, it's only 44 vehicles, but it's still 44 vehicles in a concentrated period of time. And where do they go? Do they go into the site? You know, through that big car park and then around the other side. And that's just going to add to the queues and everything. I don't think they've done a very good job on the parking and transport side. They've relied on a third party company to do something rather than actually doing it practically, going out and walking outside, looking what it looks like at 3:30 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 8:30 in the morning. You know, it can take you up to 20 minutes to get out of Chalkstone Way, particularly with the roadworks at the end of the thing there now. Not yesterday, no, it was yesterday morning. It was queued back beyond Westfield School at one point. You know, it was ridiculous. So I still think that's bad. The rest of it, I don't have a problem with. Okay, cycle links, so that's fine. If we have decent cycle links installed at some point, we haven't got them, of course. But that's my view on it. I think the rest of it, don't have a major problem with it. You know, it does need a big new drama block. You know, they're desperately short, stuff like that. It does, and I'm really keen to try and get that school into a proper sixth form provision, particularly for STEM and engineering type subjects. Thank you.
Thanks, Councillor Burns. Are there any other comments at all? No. Have we got any proposals, Councillor Smith?
Sorry, trouble unmuting now. I think it's still a neutral, really. As we said in our original comments, we support the project.
Yeah.
But there are these minor difficulties, shall we say. So I really don't think we can sort of change our previous comments, just reiterate again, reiterate. Yeah. So I propose neutral with those comments.
Yeah, have we any seconders for Councillor Smith's comments? That's Councillor Stinchcombe, seconder. Show of hands. Thank you. That's unanimous. So you got that? Sorry, Vicky.
Yeah, can I just confirm that you're reiterating the comments?
Exactly.
Is it the comments that we submitted before or these comments?
Yeah, in addition to the comments that we've just made tonight, and especially the comments that Councillor Burns has made around
the transport
parking.
plan, parking,
parking,
transport, and green space.
And the green space, we've got concerns about the green space. Yes.
Thank you to just clarify that. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to admit Councillor Hanlon back in.
Yeah, thank you.
Hopefully. He should be back. You back with us, Councillor Hanlon? Yes, you are.
Yes, thank you very much. Okay, application 2, DC 22 1859 HH, single story side extension. This is 8 Fisher Close. Mr. Dan McCullum. Any comments on this one at all? Councillor Smith?
Sorry, yeah. There seemed to be a random document on this, on the portal of an application from, which is completely unrelated to this one. It was somewhere, it was an Uttlesford district form, so it's obviously not this area. But that confused me. Anyway, I can't remember where it was now. Sorry, I read it earlier today and I can't remember what it was. But there was no comments from neighbours, which I thought was a bit strange, because it did seem a bit contrived, the design of this, sort of like the way it's sort of angled in at the corner and whatever. I haven't really got a problem with it. The neighbours haven't got a problem with it, and there doesn't seem to be any comments from the neighbours. So,
yeah. Okay, thanks for that, Councillor Smith. Any other comments at all? No. All right. Can we have a neutral for this one, please? Can I have a proposer, please? Councillor Brown. Can I have a seconder, please? Councillor Stinchcombe. All those in favour, please show. That's carried. Thank you. Item 10, matters to report. Any matters to report? Councillor Burns?
You can't go without me. Only just to reiterate, which I think we all knew anyway, about the Vixen pub being up for sale. Interesting, I've had an email from West Suffolk today because I did complain about the fact how long are we going to wait on the basis that they'd declared that the planning permission was extinct, i.e. that knocking down a brick wall at the back made them say that the plan, the thing had actually started. They're now backtracking slightly on that. They haven't decided, but there's all kinds of rules about demolition and other things. So it could be that the planning permission that's already been granted for the conversion of that unit to 18 flats plus 2 shops, not as the press reported. And also, it never was the case that West Suffolk were going to sell the land for parking to them. They were going to lease the land to them for a fee. But of course, it does, the estate agent doesn't mention the fact they've got to shore up the main road, Millfields Way, and put lighting in the car park and all that sort of stuff. So a very expensive option. So I think it's a case of watch this space on this one. And it'd be interesting to see what happens. The current owners bought it for about £300,000 and they want to make a 300% profit in 3 years. Pretty good going, I would say. Thank you.
Yeah, 1.1 million, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty good going. Yeah. That's all I got, Chair. Sorry, thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other comments at all? No? Right, thank you very much. Date of the next meeting, which is item 11. 22nd of November. Right, thank you everyone. Thank you. Can you stop the live stream, please, Councillor Burns?